morning, Aspen.
Good morning, Miss Baker.
How are you today?
Very good. And yours?
I'm having a very good morning. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, today in reading, we are going to talk about summarization. Do you know what summarization is, or how to summarize a story?
I think so. Is it where it's the important things that you think is the most important of the story, like from the beginning, in the middle, and the ending, like you're telling someone about a book, but you don't want to tell them the whole thing because it might ruin the surprise.
Right.
You just want to tell them the important things so they'll be like, oh, okay, well, I really want to read this book or something. Like, the beginning, like, I read this Freckle book before, and it's saying that freckles are angels' kisses.
Uh-huh.
And then, I can't remember the rest, but that's what I do remember.
Do you remember the first part of it?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
that's exactly what it is. It's taking a story and telling somebody the story, but not telling them every single detail. It's telling them the just the big picture. Okay? Because if you were to tell them every single detail of the story, you might be there talking to them for a long time. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to practice this. Okay, and we're going to practice it with this little book right here. It's called Dad's Pasta, and it's written by Jack Gablowski. All right, and what I'm going to have you do is I'm just going to have you read it for me, and we may stop at the end of a page, and we might talk a little bit about it. Okay, and if you have any questions, of course, you know to ask me.
I think I left one thing out about the summaries.
Okay, what is that?
You need to know every detail. Well, not every, but the most important.
Most
details.
important, that's correct. Most important ones.
And the characters.
Yes, a character is a very important part because a lot of stories, I mean, if you don't have a character, is there really a story?
No.
There's really not, even if it's an animal, huh? I mean, an animal can be a character, can't it?
Anything can be a character.
That's exactly right. Okay, very good answer. Let's go ahead and start reading.
My brother and I went to Dad's place last weekend. Dad met us at the bus stop. Troy looked at Dad. It's going to rain tomorrow, he said. There are black clouds. We won't be able to go fishing. It won't rain, said Dad. I called the weather system and asked for a sunny day. They always give me what I want. See how lucky you are to have a famous father?
Do you really think he's a famous father?
No, he's just joking with them.
You think he's a jokester, don't you?
Yes, ma'am. Almost like a Joker, but not evil.
Right.
And wears makeup and stuff. The next morning, it was raining cats and dogs. Troy and I were sad. Dad was sad too. He loved fishing. Last time I went fishing, he said, I caught a record-breaking sardine. Dad always jokes when he is sad. No worries, he said. I will cook us a fantastic dinner. I will cook us the biggest and best pasta in the whole wide world.
Very good. I like how you pronounce fantastic. That's a long word, and you did very well on that. Very good. And let me ask you, in the story, here it says, it was raining cats and dogs. Do you really think it was raining cats and dogs?
No, probably because I was going to keep one, but anyway, it's just a saying for like go break a leg on it, when you're on a stage, go break a leg. Don't really break a leg.
Right. So what do you think it was raining?
It was probably just raining water, like normal,
Mm-hmm.
but it's hard. Coming down hard.
A lot, yes.
Because cats and dogs are, you know,
Yeah,
big, so...
That would be really strange, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Okay.
In the afternoon, we went to the mall. We got the ingredients for Dad's pasta. When we got home, Dad put on a pink plastic apron and a white hat. "Now I will cook the best dinner of the year," he said in a funny voice.
I think he's trying to be a jokester again, don't you?
Yes, I do. Dad cut the vegetables up. He put them in the heaps around the table. He opened the pasta and tomato paste and crushed the garlic. He lined up the herbs. The food smelled wonderful. Troy and I hung around. We took a little taste when Dad wasn't looking, but he caught us. "Out, out, out," he roared in his funny voice, and he chased us out of the kitchen.
Very good.
I'm liking this story so far. Sometimes I think that my dad has lost his marbles. He banged around in the kitchen and sang songs to himself for 2 hours. He talked to himself in a funny voice. Then there was silence. The silence went on and on and on.
On this part right here where it says, "Sometimes I think my dad lost his marbles." What do you think that means? Did he lose some marbles?
No, because there's no marbles he could have had. Unless if he was pretending tomatoes, but that wouldn't be silly.
So what do you think he was talking about?
He's crazy.
That he is crazy. That he is just bonkers sometimes.